Salvete omnes, this is I'm Amelia, also known as TheMartianGeek. When we last left our heroes, they'd just beaten Gangplank Galleon by defeating Krow. And it's time to move on to Crocodile Cauldron. Yeah, this is the lava world of the game. Plenty of video games have a lava-themed world, but how often do you see it show up as World 2? Well, it is in this game. So let's start things off with Hothead Hop. Just drop that. So there's a bit of a secret here. You can throw onto that ledge at the start, and it's a treasure chest. And that treasure chest contains a 2-up balloon. I don't think there's anything up here. I could be wrong. So the basic gist of this stage is you're jumping across lava on these guys called croc heads. They can't damage you, but the green ones, well, the brown ones open their jaws and send you flying through the air, and the green ones you can just jump or stand on. I'm not sure if they actually sink into the lava if you stand on them too long. I've never been on one long enough to try, or to find out. You can't actually... Okay, maybe you can't. I was gonna say you can roll them from the back, but maybe you can't in this game. So yeah, that contains a cannonball, and obviously there's a cannon nearby when there's a cannonball. So, you must collect the stars. I didn't bother to note how many stars we're supposed to collect, just get them all. Jump on the croc heads. And we skip ahead a little bit. How far ahead did we get placed anyway? Not very. And time for everybody's favorite, well, maybe not everybody's, but it's time for Squitter, another new animal buddy. This is his first appearance ever, actually. He wasn't in Donkey Kong Country 1, and, well, this is the first stage he appears in the second game, obviously. He can be a bit of a game breaker, actually, if you know how to use him. He can do two different things with his webs. If you press A, L, or R, he'll shoot this one kind of web that, if you press A, L, or R again, will turn into a platform. You can have two of those on the screen at once. And if you press Y, he'll shoot this kind of web. And that kind of web kills enemies, even ones that you can't jump on, like the big blue guys. And zingers. You can actually swerve the webs by pressing up or down when you're shooting them. This applies to both kinds. Those bananas look rather suspicious up there, don't they? That's because they lead to a bonus barrel. There are 3 bonuses in this stage. Here's the second one, obviously. This bonus can either be really easy or really hard depending on how good you are with Squitter and his web platforms. In this case, it's really easy. All you do is go straight up and there's a coin. The third bonus is actually almost identical to that one, except that you're going horizontally instead of vertically. Okay, how much did I skip over? Not a whole lot. You can still jump on the croc heads when you have Squitter. There's a G, and if you go farther up, some bananas. Now you can take the low road or the high road here. If you don't have Squitter, obviously you'll have to go up. If you do have him, you can go down. And if you're me, you can decide to go both ways, just for the heck of it. You can do that even if you're not me, and chances are you aren't, but... There's a third barrel, or third bonus barrel, in plain sight. Like I said, pretty much the same thing as the last bonus, except you're going across a pit of lava instead of straight up. And there are 12 bananas as well. I really love the music in this stage, I have to say. Donkey Kong Country 2 has a lot of good music, but this is actually probably one of my favorites. Aw, no more Squitter. If you're Diddy here, for some reason, he plays a different tune on the boombox in this stage. I have never figured out why that is. He doesn't seem to do it in any other stage except one of the other lava ones. Possibly both, but maybe only one. Clubba's Kiosk. Now hear this, landlubbers. Me name is Clubba, and to cross me bridge is gonna cost you many pieces of 8. And if you don't pay up, I'll run you through like the scurvy dogs you are. Aha! It costs 15 Krem coins to cross over, mateys. If you fight him, all he does is womp. Try that again, that's Davy Jones's locker for you. Aha! Yeah, you have to pay him 15 Krem coins to get across, and he's actually the guy who takes you to the Lost World in this game. Let's pay Swanky a little visit, why not? Come on, let's have a round of applause for them! Let's do Lucky Lava. What colors were the crocodile heads you jumped on in the first lava level? Green and brown. Well done, let's have another. What is an extra life balloon colored red worth? 1. Yes, let's play on! Excluding the end of area boss. How many levels were there on the first area of the island? 5. Alright, the little monkey is a winner! Swanky, I thought you were gonna give me questions that were actually slightly challenging. That was a pushover. And we're on to 2-2, Cannon's Klaim, and this one has no lava in it at all. Or anything that could even resemble lava. It's actually a mine-themed stage. There are 3 of them in this game. Here's the first one, and there's the first bonus barrel. You can go to get across there with Diddy or Dixie. Now that's kind of a dirty trick, hiding the DK coin in a bonus. This is the only time where they do that though, so... Now these barrels have Diddy or Dixie on them, and you have to be whichever character they show to enter the barrel. If you're not that character, it just acts like thin air. You don't actually have to be controlling that character, though you can switch. You can do a team throw and throw the other character in. I haven't really figured out if it's quicker to do the team throw or the switch. It doesn't really matter. This is Kannon. He has a cannon. Yes. Obviously, he's who Cannon's Klaim is named after. Whoops. Eat your TNT, Mousy. It's good for you. Kannon shoots either cannonballs or barrels. You can jump on the barrels. You can't jump on the cannonballs. And don't try, because they hurt you if you do. So far, they've all been shooting barrels. All 2 of them. This stage can actually be fairly challenging if you're not very good at utilizing the arrow barrels, because they can give you kind of an odd trajectory. I find what works best is to wait until you are coming down before you change direction instead of trying to do it while you're shooting up from the barrel. I don't know if that was the best way to get that O, but hey, it worked, so whatever. And there's one shooting cannonballs. This stage has really good music too. Mining Melancholy, it's called. And it has some great clinking sound effects in the background. Yeah, just fly into my TNT barrel, you stupid bird. You can get into that bonus barrel by just helicopter spinning as long as you jump off. Well, I guess I'm not sure about that. You can probably do it with the team throw. Don't bother to get those bunches or groups of bananas. You'll just lose time. I guess if you have some extra time, go ahead, but I usually just prefer to complete the bonus quickly. This stage is another one of 3 bonus barrels. You'll see the 3rd one in good time. And now we're doing a lot more dodging of zingers flying in between our barrels. Once again, the explosion killed him even though I didn't hit him directly with the TNT. Fancy that. Have to be Diddy to get in that one, so... See that banana over there? That means something. It means I'm gonna fail. Actually, it means there's a bonus barrel there, and you're supposed to get it by jumping on the cannon's barrels. Which I did, but you're not supposed to then run into the cannon after you've jumped across the gap on his barrels. There's the G. More swooping birds. These are called mini neckies, I think. I don't bother to try timing this one. I just jump on the bird whenever it swoops down, and whatever prize I get, I get. Yeah, I'm hoping I don't completely derp these 3 stages like I did with, or any of these 3 stages like I did with Top Sail Trouble. Might as well hire Funky's plane because we have enough coins and all. Time to move on to Lava Lagoon. It's another underwater stage, except the water in this one is red hot. It's called Lava Lagoon, no, but you can cool it off by jumping on the seals. The seal's name is Clapper. I don't really consider the red stuff lava. I like to think of it more as like water that's been superheated by the volcano, and I guess has a high iron content, which is why it's red. You can safely be in the water when it's slightly red, but once it's completely red, you will get hurt if you touch it. Yeah, the water isn't boiling, but, you know, you try jumping into water that's 200 degrees, or 90 if you're European, and see if it doesn't still hurt, so... That's pretty much how this stage goes. You jump on the seal to make the water cool off, then you swim through the water, and you try to do it quickly so you don't get caught when it turns red. I'm not sure how you get that coin. There's probably a secret passage on the other side, because I don't see one here. Could that be it? The problem with this stage is you can't really stop to get many of the goodies because of the water turning red. There's an invincibility barrel up here if you so choose to get it. I think there is a secret passage here somewhere. Dang it, my invincibility had to run out then of all times. Yeah, I missed that bunch of bananas, but the water was turning red, so... Which way? As far as I know, there's nothing up there, so just go where the arrow says. Is that guy guarding something? Why, yes he is. I think the end would normally show up somewhere else if you didn't take that alternate path. And I guess we can't go back. This is a soul bonus in this stage. You might be wondering why there's a no in guard sign there when we haven't seen in guard. He shows up in the bonus. Not sure why they needed the sign there since there's one in the bonus anyway, but... I find what works best here is not to actually press Y to attack the enemies. Just run into him and let guard do his thing on his own. It's weird, there seems to be a weird kind of thing with if you try to attack them. Where like if you're scrunched up instead of, or stretched out instead of normal, you get hurt instead of hitting them. I don't know, it's weird. And the hot water drains. Just keep swimming. Whoa. Am I gonna get burned here? Go down and get this G. Now, you want the DK coin in this stage, don't you? Yes, yes you do. So let's go get it. Become invincible, even to the superheated red water. And... I thought that was supposed to be a clobber. Are you gonna attack me? There you are. You can insta-kill him if you're still invincible, but obviously I wasn't, so... Is there anything... Whoops! That's not what I meant to do, dang it! I was gonna check if there was anything on the other side of the goal, but... all I managed to do was fail. Would you like to save your game? Sure, but first let's see what else she has for us. Area Guardian. When you hit Cleaver, quickly get across to the other side before he gets angry. Which I probably could have figured out, but we'll worry about that when we get to him. Krem coins. For every bonus level you complete, you'll get one of these. Collect a lot and you can use them at Club's kiosk. As I've said already. Squitter's web platform. To create a web platform, press A or either an A, L, or R. Press the button again to stop the web and form a platform in the desired position. What she doesn't tell you is about swerving them. Now the Kong letters, collect all 4 of these on a level to earn an extra life. But you would have known that already if you'd played either of the other Donkey Kong Country games. Rope climbing. Press and hold the Y button when you're on the ropes and you'll climb up and down them faster than normal. And Rattly the Snake. To make him jump in mid-air, walk off an edge and press the jump button as he falls. Not sure why she gives us this hint now, because Rattly doesn't even show up in Crocodile Cauldron. It'd make more sense to do it in a world where there actually is Rattly. But anyway, 36 minutes, 18 Krem coins, 8 DK coins, and 22% completion. So that's half of the second world completed. Next time we'll be in Red Hot Ride. But in the meantime, that's it for this one. So thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you again next time.